Hi, everyone. Hi. I'm just going to say to Richard, I can see what you put up beforehand because we were playing with checking with just Richard's going to do something wonderfully technical so I can see all of your lovely comments and see where you are. In the meantime, while Richard is just playing technically, yay, it's all back to normal. My name is Emily Baker. I'm a psychic artist, spiritual medium. And so welcome to it is obviously the first day of spring if you are into the pagan rituals, which it is in bulk. It's in bulk day today. So fire rising today. It is also Saint begins with B. I said her name earlier on today, and she's got a cross. Irish saint. She's an Irish saint for fire. Anyway, I've forgotten her name completely. Richard, do you know? He wasn't listening. Excellent. Richard wasn't listening to me. So I was going to say Beltane, but Beltane's later on, and sent Bridget's cross. Yeah, so if you come across Bridget's cross, which is normally made out of straw, she is about fertility, well-being, and health, and rejuvenation, and spring. So it's all about spring today. And also, you'll also find her crosses in many houses in Ireland as well, more traditional houses, if you like, because she is the protector of the house against fire, actually. But if you go to St. Bridget's Well in Ireland, which is just outside of Cork, in that kind of vicinity, Cork, between Dublin and Cork and stuff like that, you can actually, it's there for your eyes. She's restores your eyesight, which is lovely. Kelly, hello Kelly, how are you? Don't forget to let me know where you are as well. And so Caroline, May Sambrooks, hello. Dagenham, yes, car factory. Jeanette, hello from Reading. Oh, I used to live in Newbury, Jeanette. So yes, not too many miles away from Reading at all. Yes. Do I do reading? See, I read that as Reading and not readings. Thank you. Oh, where is my head? Oh, woe is me. Where is my head? Yes, I do readings, and I will be doing readings, and I am going to be doing readings tonight as well. So yes, hello. Oh, we're already gone. I'm with the fire. So hi, Sam. Hello, Matthew. Oh, it's going to be an interesting night tonight, isn't it, Ruth? It's going to be such an interesting night. Richard, are you prepared? Good. Oh, good. Good. Richard's sort of semi-ready, prepared for me tonight. I'm not prepared for me tonight at all. So hello. Yes, happy inbox. Yes, absolutely, Catherine. Newkirk. Jill. Hello all. Right. So for you who know me, hello. Oh, New York County. Hello. Love the pooch. Hi, Lisa. Right. I'm also the creator of these perceptionary cards. Are they the right way around? I think. There we go. Which are really, really colourful. So we're going to start off with those first of all. And for those who haven't seen me before, what's going to happen is I need a number. I'm going to say to Richard, okay, X amount, and he's going to tell me how many people are watching, and I'll just pick a number from that quite randomly. But what I will need from you guys is a number, so I know which card to pick. Now there's 49 in the pack, okay? And then I'll get Richard to tell me which way up the card goes. So it's as simple as that, really. Now, yes, are we all ready? Have we got lots of people joining us so far? Fabulous. You're all coming in. You've all got your cups of tea. You're all sitting down, ready to go. Shall we get going? Because I feel like, 34. Look, Daniela, you're there. You're ready. You're up and ready to go. Right. So, in fact, I think 34 is the number of people we got. Hello, Maria. Okay, 5, please, Suzanne. Excellent. Okay. Well, we'll see. So, can I pick number 15? Kerry Bourne. Hello, 17. Okay, so I'm just going to count out 17 cards. 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Right, lovely. Okay. I've just seen the card, Kerry. I'm just going to swap it over. I'm just going to swap over my camera so all of you can see the card chosen. And there we go. That's the card. How fabulous is that? Right, okay, so Rich has just done some jiggery pokery. So this is the bottom of the card and this is the top so far. Which way? Leave it there. Leave it there. Richard says, leave it there. Fabulous. Okay, I will do then. So for me, this is fabulous. This card is lovely. You can't see my hand gestures, so sorry about this. But all of this around here, obviously, it's all about the energy. This symbolizes in bulk. Totally, Kerry. So all of this is about healing, nourishment, looking after yourself, being kind to yourself, but also making sure that you've got the energy to be able to do what you're pursuing to do. Okay, this is a movement card. This is a card where you're not going to be sitting still. This is a card about if you have been, what I would call January was very stagnatory. Nobody really moving, nobody doing anything. It's kind of like now you've got the fire underneath you and it's now ready to roll. And this is what for me brings up this card. But it is very much a case of you are very much aware of what your limitations are, of not bringing in or taking away too much of one thing and the other. And this beautiful blend in the middle. So it's not excess of one or the other. Okay, so that's where you're actually wanting to be, very much in the middle of the card. And I know it looks dark and it looks really kind of, oh gosh, that looks miserable. It's not actually, because this is about you maintaining the best of yourself, you looking after the best of yourself so that you can keep on going at a steady pace. If you have a look around here, I don't know if you can see it, but for me, this looks like one of those old-fashioned, I suppose they still do it in Africa, those caravans, a camel caravan. Try saying that. Yeah, I know, a camel caravan, and they literally, and camels still do go across the Sahara and things like that, but they all do kind of follow in a line because it's easier that way. But yeah, it's that kind of a caravan of people moving forward, always moving forward, but it is at a steady pace. It is. I've suddenly got a fire alarm going off. Got fire. Can we do an advert just before I? Thank you.
Introducing the SPTV app, your digital spiritual guide for an enlightening journey like no other. Immerse yourself in a world of audio and visual content crafted to inspire, educate, and entertain. Seek guidance with our card of the day, choosing up to 6 cards for personal insights. Enhance your daily life with our wellness section, featuring nutritious recipes, affirmations, and balanced living tips. Explore our spiritualism section for a deep understanding of the religion, its principles, and spiritual answers. Unravel the secrets of the clairs and broaden your spiritual horizon. Easily find local readers, therapists, centers, or churches with our comprehensive directory. Stay connected with live broadcasts, check our schedule, and get to know our insightful presenters. Delve into the meanings of angel numbers, crystals, and a comprehensive list of divination meanings. All of this and more, available for free on the SPTV app. Download now at sptv.uk/app and start your journey with your digital spiritual guide.
Join Ashley Robinson tomorrow night from 8 p.m. Ashley offers his spiritual philosophy while answering your questions.
Hi everyone. Right, so we're back again. Hello. Okay, talk about having slight emergencies. Right, yes, everything's under control. The house isn't burning down, and no, I haven't got men in uniform coming around to save me yet. Anyway, so all is clear there. And Kerry, are you still there? Are you still there? Are you still listening, my dear? My lovely, whatever, my petal, depending on which part of the country you're on. My dear, my lovely, my petal, my flower, my duck. Yeah. So Kerry, if you don't respond, I know that there is a bit of a delay from me seeing it and you responding. So I'm just going to give it a couple of seconds. But if you don't respond, I'm going to be moving on. Ah, yes, you're here. Fabulous. So Kerry, sorry about that. I know that we were talking about fire. Slight fire emergency at my house. Burnt the dog's dinner. He's not going to be best pleased. Anyway, so so there we go. So basically it is about this being able to sustain this you moving forward, Kerry. Okay, so not doing the extremities, but it is a case of you're going to have enough to be able to move forward as well. Okay, so yeah, no, it's a good card. I nearly finished there with you. What was I going to say as well? I would say also the other thing that's coming up is that you may find that other people will also need that nurturing around you, okay? And this card allows for that, but also understanding that you'll have enough to be able to do the extreme of having that, oh, I'm going to have a party tonight. I know you are. And going in for that party and having those wild moments, but it's about sustainability. This card is all, as I'm looking at it, is sustainability with you and what you're needing to do and your health and your wealth and your nurturing as well. So no, it's a really good card. And the most important other bit that's coming up, especially around here, this more kind of a darker green, is about your wisdom as well, Kerry. Okay, your wisdom will be called upon, so have a look out for that, not maybe by yourself, but your wisdom to help those around you as well. Okay, so yes, there we go. Thank you. So sorry for that interruption there. So anyway, I'm just now going to move this on. Let me just go back to my camera. There we go. So I do apologise for that sudden emergency there, ladies and gentlemen. I know, it's in bulk. I'm telling you, it's in bulk. It's all about fire. It's all about moving forward. So yes. Still not responding. Okay, Kerry. Okay, so now we're just going to move on. So Richard, can I have card number 2? Marianne, number 44, Marianne. Okay. 49, 48, 47. 4. Okay, got your card. Fabulous, Marianne. Are you from Wakefield, I take it? So it's nice and easy. Just put it in the title there. Excellent. Right, let me just change my camera around. Can I just say burnt liver is not the best one? Right, so which way around, Richard, are we going for? That way? That way? That way. No, hang on. No, I think I know where that one's coming from. Oh, technology, hey? Right, okay, so can we see that nice and clearly? Fabulous. Marianne, how are we doing, Marianne? All right, are you with us? Just let me know that you're with us, so because I'm going to try to get through as many as possible. So fingers on keyboards, please. Okay, just let me check that you're there. She's here. Okay, which is telling me that you're there. Fabulous. Okay, so Kerry Ann, another one which has got this lovely nurturing feel to it as well. And when I'm looking at this card, especially around here in the center, immediately the first thing that comes up is the chakras, which is the base chakra, which is all about, again, nourishment, but in a different way to the nourishment perhaps we've seen before. This is what I feel as though that grounding sense is needed as well. I joined the club because I feel like I need to be grounded, but someone was telling me that I was, and I went, okay. But this is very much about that nurturing inner, really true inner self, almost like that inner child, that heart, that creativity. And there is a creativity coming from this card as well. The green bit coming around here on the outside for me is letting me know that there is some growth coming for you. So that is about learning, something along the lines is coming to learn. Don't worry, you're going to go, oh my God, I have to deal with so much anyway. And this is about you not overloading yourself, but being able to, again, control how you deal with it. So it's not about you running in head steam and just kind of, I'm going to do this, 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 and this. And you know, you kind of look at a room and go, yeah, I can decorate that in 3 hours. That'd be fine. And kind of getting a bit overwhelmed. This is not it. This is not about that. This is about this learning coming in gradually. Okay. This learning about, now what would you be learning? I think it's more about, there's a lot of self-development, I feel, and a lot of feeling of other people's inputs and you learning about other people and your reactions to other things as well. It is that kind of self-development. If you kind of go, oh, they're triggering me. Maybe I don't like that so much. And looking at other things along those lines as well. Looking at you staying level-headed, I'm going to say as well, Marianne, being level-headed. Is that all making sense for you? Oh, okay. Right, I'll pass that on. Okay. So for all of you who are on Facebook who won't be able to see, they can't see this. Facebook has just blocked us. So you guys on YouTube, you can still see us, you can still hear us. There's no way of getting a message out there, is there, to kind of come onto YouTube? Okay. Okay, so Richard's just saying, he's just given me this information that we've been blocked, and he's going to just try to do another stream. So okay. I'm telling you, it's in bulk. It's all change. It's all change, isn't it? So it's saying to I'm just going to turn the camera around onto here. So I was saying to my friends today, weirdly, funnily enough, that there's stuff coming up this year, and I don't know what it is, but all I know is that I have to be really flexible. So I feel like I'm not really here, but it's like I'm floating. I'm here, but I'm not really here. And I know Richard's still got me, so there we go. It's simply because, and it feels like that very much like this is going to be this kind of a year where you think you know you got everything, and then you're going to have to think outside of the box very suddenly. Swift changes all around. I've got a feeling for this year. Nothing is, and we're going to need to think outside of the box as well. It's going to be an interesting year, shall we put it that way? It's going to be an interesting year. So, Richard, have we got an? Oh, really? Oh my God. Okay, fine. Someone apparently reported us showing nudity, so don't know who that is because it ain't me, I'm telling you. Wouldn't inflict that on the world. Right, okay, so I'm going to just go back to the camera. Marianne, and I know that we're back on Facebook. Hurrah. I don't know how long for though, okay? So if you are on Facebook, please, can you kind of switch over to YouTube just in case we get blocked again? I know Richard's had to do some moving around with technical stuff. So just be aware, if you suddenly lose us, we will still be on YouTube. All right, so don't fret, we'll still be on there, okay? Because we're live streaming on both sites, YouTube and Facebook, okay? So if we don't get a response, or Richard suddenly tells me, please, 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 all you Facebook guys, which is lovely for you to join us on Facebook, we're also on YouTube, okay? So have a look at us on YouTube. Right, so Marianne, have you returned back to us, or have we lost you in the ether of the moving around? Okay, Richard's just typing out what's just happened. I'm just waiting to see if there's Marianne, you're still here. Fabulous. Okay, so hopefully, Marianne, all of that has made sense with what I was saying earlier on. Interruptions. Oh my gosh, I'm wondering what the rest of the evening, the readings are going to be like. I did ask for clarity tonight. I did ask for everything to be really nice and clear. Obviously, I forgot to ask about no interruptions. So nothing like a bit of live streaming, is there? So yeah, so around, I'm just going to swap the camera around. Okay, Miriam, and for everybody else. So around here, this is about you learning more about yourself and coming in for that. I know that you are grounded because of this around here. That's just letting me know that you are grounded. It's just that splotch there. Okay. This is also going. Oh, thank you. You're going to need to go to the heart of the matter, Marianne. The heart of the matter. The heart of the matter. And I've got a feeling you're going to say, well, what matter is that matter? I've got a feeling that this is something very personal to you, something that is going to, has come up over from December, November, December time, January time, something that's been a trigger of you, but you're going to have to go to the heart of the matter. The heart of the matter. So if something's kind of upsetting you, something that is not sitting right with you, you're going to need to examine it, and you're going to need to have a look at it. Okay. I know that you've got the strength to do that, because that's what this card is also showing me. Is showing me that strength as well. It's funny, isn't it? I always kind of see different things when I'm looking at it from a different angle, and looking at it from afar rather than to. I know that you've got the strength of friends and family around you as well, but I do feel as though this is going to be very much a learning process for you, okay? And one that is, don't try to rush it, is all that I'm going to say. Don't try to rush it. I do feel as though when you have got it and you've figured it out and you're going, okay, got to the heart of the matter, it'd be like, oh, everything else then kind of clicks into place. Okay, it's one of those enlightenment moments, you know, and the light bulb comes on and you go, I get it. I can't explain it to anybody else, but it feels right, it sits right, and you know, you'll be able to process it so much quicker, okay, as well. But you will have to go to the heart of the issue, and that may take a little bit of time. Okay, so good luck, Marianne. But it is all about learning as well, looking after yourself. Lovely. Now I've got a dog that's barking. It's fantastic. I know, it is interesting. I don't know what's. There we go. I'm back. I feel like we should start again. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like we should just kind of. 1st of February. Yes, 1st of February. Right, I'm going to do one more attempt at a card reading, and then I'm going to go on to an art reading. Would that be okay with everybody? Can we go to number, how many have we got in that whole, up to me? Okay, can I go up to 50? Yeah, lovely, 50. Yes, yeah. I've got another number in mind if we. Jacqueline Mercer. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Jacqueline. How are you? Number 4, please. Excellent. Jacqueline, are you still with us? Can I just check that you are still with us, please? Because I know we've had interruptions and you are fabulous. Okay, number 4 it is. And I've shuffled the cards, so nice and easy, light number. Right, okay. Okay, I'm just going to turn my camera around. There we go. So I'm just going to ask Richard which way around he would like this card. Yes. Okay. Fabulous. Okay. Ah, Jacqueline. Fabulous. Okay. So a slightly different feel here, Jacqueline. This is about the heart, Jacqueline, and this is also about communication, emotions. So this is very much more, if you're looking at it as a chakra basis, you're looking from everything from your diaphragm upwards, really. It's in that whole neck of the woods. That's this top half of your body. That's what we're looking at. I'm looking at the pink, first of all. For me, I know that it's your source. The love is the source. And again, it shows in the photograph that I've got here. And it shows as well very much in the card that it is that base for everything. You know, the heart is the base for everything. If you don't have love, then you don't, you know, what's the point? It's not about wealth. It's not about obviously money, but it's not necessarily all to do about material goods. It's to do with actually having the heart to go with it, because you need someone there to look after you, care for you, and nurture you as well. The blue part here, which is quite interesting, because that for me, it is about communication, but it's also communication is also about emotions as well. And I know that the heart and the emotions are coinciding, and the heart and communications. So you can see why now I always put communication and emotions together, because they do, they're very much linked up together. And here it shows. So sometimes we can be emotionally rocky, but clarify that to others very clearly and communicate that clearly. Whereas other times it's the other way around. And sometimes it's just as though you've gone through a tempest. And I do feel as though you would like to have this bit of the card, just that little bit of white there, of just like serenity, of, oh, can I breathe now? Can I not be pulled in 10,000 directions? I just want that calmness to come in. And that for me is what's showing in there. But I know that this green here, and I don't know if you can actually see it because it's quite light on the card. And hopefully you can see that there's some green there. So the green with, lovely, Richard's telling me you can see it. So the green there for me, when it's kind of coming into communications, is about understanding how you're putting things across. Will clarify more to do with the heart as well. Okay, so it's like communications and emotions as well. Your emotions have, I would say at times, been kind of running away with you, but you understand that. You know that it's been your emotions, and you've been able to communicate and just say, sorry, it's my emotions, okay. It's been running away with me, haven't been able to kind of control it. So sorry, and apologizing. But I know that here it's kind of, oh, we've been blocked again. Okay, right. Okay, so are we, okay. Is Jacqueline on YouTube? Ah, fabulous. Jacqueline, you're still with her. Are you still there? Book. Okay, I thought so. Okay, so we've apparently been blocked again on Facebook. I'm not going to be able to get through one reading clearly, am I, tonight? Yeah. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So, Rich just saying that he feels as though this has been done purposely. So Jacqueline, yes, I take it, yes, you understood all of that. Right. Okay, I'm going to move on because we're not on Facebook and Jacqueline is on Facebook. So I'm going to move on. Richard, you've done adverts, haven't you, already, during my first fire alarm massacre. I'm just going to change the camera around because I just removed the card. There we go. I'm back. Hello. And so what I'm going to do is get hold of the paper, and we're going to just go straight into doing some psychic art. For those who will catch up hopefully on Facebook with the streaming, because you can catch up on this, I am sorry that we need to move on, but we will need to move on because I've only got about an hour here. Well, actually, I've only got less than an hour now left. So let me just get some charcoal out. Right, so psychic art. Who have we got on YouTube, first of all? Who have we got on YouTube? So I can say a quick hello as I just gather a couple of bits and pieces. Laurie, hello. You've never seen the art. Okay, fabulous. Okay. Laurie, I'm going to explain how it all works. Suzanne, thank you. I just want to say to all of you in YouTube and on Facebook, thank you so much for your patience tonight. Thank you. Sarah, oh, so kind of glad Facebook quit because I brought it to me, my laptop, and I can see so much more clearly. There we go. Excellent. Fabulous. It's good when you can do that. Chrissy, loves spirit art. Fabulous. All right, shall we crack on then? So thank you for joining us. Let's get going. Now, for those who haven't seen it, I'm just going to get the pad up here next to me. Yes, I do draw sideways, number one, so I don't get a clear image. For those who haven't seen it, I'm going to be drawing somebody here, and I do not know if it's the communicator. I'm hoping it's going to be the communicator. It's not always the communicator, but it will be somebody linked to you in one way or another. Sometimes the faces can change while I'm drawing it because I feel like I'm drawing a male talking to a male, and then suddenly it will change into being a female that I'm drawing. So just to let you know there as well. So they do change as well. I would love you to have your fingers on keyboards, okay, or fingers on your phones and, ready to type away, because I try to get through as much information as possible for you. And please, if it does make sense to you, oh, bless you, Nicole. Nicola, thank you so much. Bless you. Heavenly Spirit Heart is amazing. Thank you. The information needs to match up. And I know the artwork, it can be a bit of a distraction. Please remember that the person that I'm drawing may not be the person who I'm giving information out about. It's more important that you click into the information, okay, really, as well. All right, so here we go. Are we ready up there? Any more interruptions? Just thought I'd ask. Just the one or two. Oh, okay. Richard, are you holding on? No, it's Richard's just saying that he's trying to get onto Facebook and it's not letting him. I've just asked, are we going to have a clear run? And I just got maybe one or two more interruptions. So everybody just hold on to your seats. It's an interesting inbox. Really is interesting. It's fabulous. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Now we have got some gentlemen online, have we not? Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Debbie, hello. You've moved over. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I know. Sometimes it's just easier just to do that, to move over. Oh, okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. How are we going? Can see him. Right. Okay. Right, I've got a gentleman here, and he's talking. I thought he was talking about another gentleman online. That's why I was just asking Richard if we've got some gentlemen online, because he's talking about being really interested in the science of it all. Now, that's not to say, ladies, we are not interested in science. We are, but he mentioned he. Okay, so found you all. Hello, Sarah. Hello. Well done. Fantastic. Fabulous. Thank you for finding us. So this is a gentleman who he's wants to go out to somebody who's very much more It's not about the spiritual side, it's about the science, the mechanics. How does it work? Where does it work? How does it all fit together? That's who I'm wanting to go to here on YouTube. Okay, so one of you guys is more interested in how does it all work, where, you know, what's the nuts and bolts of it. And I'm really sorry, I'm not going to be able to answer all of your nuts and bolts questions unless he gives me the answers. But he is talking about you wanting to find out more, and he's wanting to give you some more information about it. Okay. Not that he, and I have to say that this is kind of an elderly gentleman, and I want to go into my 90s, late 80s, 90s with this gentleman as well. He was quite frail, but his mind was so sharp. All right. So his, you know, he wasn't, it was more his body was failing him rather than his mind. His mind he sees as a different organ altogether, rather than, you know, because it is separated. All right, it's got its own casing. It's got a skull. It encases itself. Gosh, I wouldn't put it that way, but that's a really good way of putting it. So it's a completely separate organ to all of the other organs within us, if you like. Okay, so like the liver and the heart and the diaphragm and, you know, the stomach and the spleen and the kidneys and all the rest of it. So it's a very different space. The mind occupies us in a very different space. Now, the way that I'm talking, this should make sense to somebody out there and should be saying, gosh, this sounds like my grandfather. I'm wanting to go to somebody's, I'm talking to somebody's grandfather here. He hasn't given me a name at all. So I'm just wondering if we've got any yeses or nos or any take. Okay, now, okay, Sandy sounds like my part. Lovely. Okay, Sandy, Richard, just Sam, can I just say very, very quickly, those of you who have just rejoined us onto Facebook, because Facebook keeps on blocking us, please find us on YouTube. We are still streaming on YouTube, all right, because it's twice now that Facebook has blocked us tonight, so please make your way over to YouTube. Richard, is it just sptv.uk? Is that what they need? Excellent. So Richard's just putting a link in there. Please click on that link because we cannot guarantee you not being blocked again on Facebook, okay? So please swap over to YouTube, all right? Lovely, thank you. Sam, back to you. Told you there's a few interruptions. Anyway, it sounds like your pa. Fabulous. And he was quite a philosopher, wasn't he? He was kind of like he liked to know how things worked himself, but he also was, sometimes you have to go, and it's much more to do with the experience. It's much more, not so much the nuts and bolts, because when you are looking so closely at the nuts and bolts, you lose the very essence of what it is that you're trying to find out what works. Does that make sense, Sam? And that's what he's wanting to kind of get across to you. It's not, don't try to go in too deep. Sometimes it's the experience of it all. Okay. Oh, did you? Okay. He's just talking to me about him having quite watery eyes as well. You know, where his eyes would stream quite a lot as well. He's just talking about. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Right. Was it not up to scratch either? Your nose was not up to scratch. Why not? Oh. And I feel as though he's talking to me about having yes, hubby here with me too. Could be his granddad. Okay. And can you understand that he had what I call rhinitis? Rhinitis is where someone has a runny nose. And yes, philosophical. Yes, very much so. He was very so philosophical. So is your hubby wanting to know that how does it work? How does she connect? How does she know all of this? One of those questioners. And okay. Right, okay. Thank you. Oh, I see what you mean. Right. Yes, had watery eyes past 100. Wow, fantastic. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Again, he's talking about you're looking in too deep and missing the very essence. So sometimes you're going to need to pull back a little bit. Okay, Sam, this is either you or your hubby. I've got a feeling it's your hubby. And you need to pull out a little bit. So when you're trying to look for the tree, okay, yes, you found the wood, but you can't see the tree because you're looking so closely at the wood. You're going to need to pull back because it's all of everything. It's a synergenic. It is a combination of feelings, of knowing, of intuition, of wisdom, of kind of going, God, that fits. That's it. It's everything. All right. It's not one thing above the other. And I feel as though this is not just pertaining to what I am doing and getting this message across to you. This is also pertaining to, always had hankies, blowing or wiping his nose. He did. I know, bless him. And his nose was, I have got it, it's been quite a long nose as well. I know I haven't aged, don't. Bless him. He also had a good sense of humor. I said, I haven't aged you up yet. And he's going, no, don't. I prefer it this way. And I'm going, yeah, okay, all right. Medications did wonders at times. Sometimes it didn't, but sometimes it did. Okay. Rejuvenation. All right. Okay, I'll tell him again. Your hubby, Sam, needs to step back. Just have a look at the bigger picture, not at the minutia. Gosh, that's a good word, minutia. Minutia is a good word. Hopefully that makes sense, Sam, okay? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I had that conversation with hubby last night about his apprentices. Okay. It is also, sorry, you're going to have to repeat, not you, Sam. I'm just going to him to repeat something because he was talking about the perception of things. So how it looks to one person may not seem to be the same for another person, and how you put it across. So how it all gets put across as well is quite important. Okay. By the way, guys, listen, I forgot to say, if you're wanting to contact me or you're wanting a picture, please can you contact, I was going to say through Facebook, but you can contact me through my website, which is Emily J. Baker, letter J, baker.co.uk, and through there you can email me and you can have a look for the perceptionary cards yourself, or you can book a reading with me as well through there. I think you can still do it through Richard's website as well. The other place to look at me is at Emily Psychic Artist, and you can contact me through Facebook, message me as well. Okay, I do try to respond to everybody as well, and if I haven't responded, just nudge me. That makes sense. Right, fabulous. So that all makes sense for you, Sam. Fantastic. Okay, is it? Oh, he's not paying attention. Yes. Now, Sam, I know you had a conversation with your hubby about this last night. Obviously, we're having it again, but he's saying he's not paying attention. I understand. If I say helicoptering, it's kind of as though he's wanting to have that control. If you are teaching someone, they're going to have to make the mistakes to be able to learn. You are there to guide them and to show them. And now he's in this position to guide you and to show you and to help you in that way. And he's saying sometimes, and he wishes he kind of got this across to you. Yeah, so trying to teach his apprentices, but try to explain he might need to teach differently with these young ones. Yes, you may need to. And I've got a feeling it's that with these apprentices, sitting them down and talking to them is not going to work. You doing the work is not going to work either. However, you getting one up and saying to them, this is the end result. I got from here to here, do a show and tell, and then get them to show and tell you. It's that kind of a situation. So that if they can do a show and tell, then you know that information has been passed on. You've explained it, they've understood it, they've interpreted it, and they be able to do what it is that you're teaching them to do. Does that make sense? Okay, so it is through that way. Try it that way. And this is what he's trying to get you to understand as well, your hubby, to understand about all of this ism as well. It's not, you're going to have, it's incorporating other skills and learning about the other skills and using those other skills as well. Okay, so for you, you may find it quite fearful, especially if you've always, this is the way I've always done it, and thinking outside of that box. But look at it not as a fearful experience, but much more as an exciting experience. This is your challenge, because if we're not challenged, how can we grow? And this is your opportunity, Sam's hubby, that this is your opportunity to grow even bigger than you are now. Okay, and I don't mean girth-wise, by the way, those who have thought that one, because he's chuckling at that, but it's much more as in who you are, what you do, etc. Okay, so that's where that one's coming in from. He says, thank you very much for looking after him as well. Right, and I do feel as though he try to kind of nudge your dreams in the right way as well. Okay, so that's for both of you there. Okay, he does want to help out. You do not know. Did it get very, yes, he's saying his hair kind of got to the thinner stage in life, and I feel as though he actually did. He kind of got, his body seems to be quite frail, but he's quite strong-willed as well. Okay, so I'm going to leave that one there for you. No, you're more than welcome. And it's the first. Okay. Sorry, I'm do you understand that number 2043? And I know that's hugely advanced because that's another 20 years ahead of us. But does that number mean something to you? Is it part of a house number, a postal code? It could. Does that make sense? It could be a telephone number. Okay, he's wanted me to write 204. I know we're 24, not 44 or 43. He's got that. Yes, that looks like his granddad at a younger age. Oh, bless. That's good. Oh, well, he didn't want me to age him up very much. Okay, so 24. Okay, all right, so can you just look out for that number 2043? I don't know if it's, I don't know, it may be a key lock code. It could be a code for your bicycle lock or your luggage lock or something like that. Our house is 202. No, it's 2043. 2043. There we go. Just put that there. Okay. PIN number. Could be a PIN number. Oh my God, yeah, it could be. It could be how much money you win on the lottery. Yeah, it could be. It could be when you. Yeah, it could be absolutely anything. I don't know. Just have a look up for that number. I just feel as though you know part of that number already, or it's part of a bigger number. It could be a sort code. 2043. Actually, I think that is part of a sort code. I don't know if it's for Lloyd's Bank or for NatWest or something like that. It could be for that. Okay, so it could be a sort code. But I don't know. That's what he gave me, 2043. So there we go. Lovely. Right, moving on. Okay, that's right. Okay, I've got a lady, and I was going, moving on. She said, I'm not a horse, thank you. We won't be doing that. So, however, there were horses involved. Okay, thank you. Right. Oh, she was part of the racing fraternity. Well, sort of. Oh, okay. Sort of. Oh, very small. Yes. Jim Carner's. Deb Clark, 20th day, 1943. Thank you, Deb. Thank you. There we go. Deb Clark answering that question. So the 20th, 1943. There we go. Oh, and you've been doing some numerology as well. Well, there we go. Yes. That'd be good. Me and Deb. Yeah. Well, that'll be the 12th, won't it? The 12th, as in not next week, but the week after when it's celebration. Celebrate 5 years of SPTV. Celebrate. God, sorry, I'm getting told off. Okay, sorry, interrupting there. Yes, SPTV will be 5 years old on the 12th, and we'll be celebrating it on the 12th. I don't know. You tell me. Sorry, we're just going to have a... I'm just getting told off. Bear with me. Bear with me. Yes. By the way, it's Spirit telling me off, not Richard. Richard is staying very, very quiet for all of this. It's one of those days. Right, carry on. Oh, today's day. 02. Ah, no. Yes, yes. It was 2043. 2043, 2043. Okay, right, moving on. Yes, I know we're getting back there. We're getting back there. Right, I want to talk about horses, and I know that this lady was connected with horses. She's talking to me about gymkhana. She wants me to get back on track. She's, I know we've got ourselves distracted back. And I do feel as though she would have taught horse riding and taught how to ride a horse for oh, I nearly had it then. Come on, give me back the word. It's not the gymkhana. It's where you have horses. Yes, gymkhanas. Okay, love gymkhanas. Okay, fabulous, Marion. Fabulous. And also those is that there's a word beginning with E, not equestrian, but it's where they're all inside the ring. Is that a gymkhana when they're jumping over hurdles and bars and stuff, and then you have the cross-country races with the hurdles and stuff like that? It's all of that, but she was very heavily into all of the horses as well. Okay, so equestrian, yes, equestrian riding, maybe it's a question. Well, the horses are called equestrians, aren't they? Dressage, that's the one. Dressage. Richard's named it dressage. Doesn't even begin with an E. Lovely. Okay, so where am I going? Okay. Did you? Now, I've just been told she had short hair for practical reasons because having long hair was just a pain. However, she needed it to be slightly long, but she would have preferred it to be much shorter as well. Does that make sense, Marion? Just while I'm drawing, I'm just going to carry on because she didn't teach writing though. Okay. She would have been good at it though. She did. She knew her own presence and she knew how a horse. You see, when I look at Princess Anne, she is very much, this is going to sound so wrong, and I don't mean it to sound wrong, but she understands the horses, and you can tell that she understands horses. She always had short hair, thank you. She tried to style it, but it just didn't ever kind of work out that way. But anyway, she always had it in short. Right, okay. Now I can't, there we go. Sorry. I'm just going to, okay. She's also talking about her having cancer as well. And I feel as though this was quite a quick paced cancer, an aggressive cancer, otherwise known as. But I still feel as though horses were really, really important to her as well. And she had her favourites. Don't get me wrong, she definitely had her favourites. Right, I'm getting back to it. Thank you. What was wrong with? Okay. Now, I tell you what she didn't like, and she's just told me, she didn't like how the rules changed for the gymkhanas. They changed. She always tried to style it, and it looked funky. Yeah. So I kind of got it. So I've got wisps coming in. So you know that kind of feathering kind of a look. So and it would suit her as well. Yes, she had cancer, and it was an aggressive cancer as well. I've got a uterus with that one. But yes, so she's okay. But we don't talk about that now. Okay. But again, she's talking about the gymkhanas, and she disagreed with the rules changing, and things like that. Does that make sense for you? That some, and she just didn't. And I don't know why she just said it's not quite right. She just didn't like that kind of a change to the sport, because once you change it, it's what's wrong with your eye? Did she have an issue to do with one of her eyes as well, as though it was either going well, she had breast cancer? Okay, can you understand that she had a problem with one of her eyes? Because I seem to have done a funny thing with the eye, but I feel as though it's either that one pupil was always bigger than the other, one was a different color to the other. I don't know what it is, but it almost feels as though it's actually losing sight in one eye, a kind of a glaucoma kind of thing, but not that you would ever know, because she wouldn't say. She wasn't one for, let's put it this way, she wasn't one for having fuss put about. She had cataracts removed, thank you, about health conditions. It was like, right, let's get on with it. Okay, if you can't whip it out, let's just get on with it. What needs to be done? She's very matter of fact kind of a lady as well, Marion. It's not as though she didn't care. She did care. It's not as though she was brusque. It was a case of that wasn't what was important to her. It wasn't important. And when things aren't important to you, then it does come across as uncaring to other people, because it's important to them. She wore glasses, didn't she, as well? Thank you. She's just told me. Yeah. Yes. And just okay. Right. Okay. You want me to give her that name? Thank you. She didn't like a fuss about her health conditions, absolutely. And in fact, if you did fuss, she would just stop talking about it altogether and walk away. Does the name Rose mean anything to you, Marion, at all? And she keeps on giving me the name Rose. I have a feeling that this is a horse's name rather than a person's name, but she's given me Rose as well. She's giving. I'm giving it. Okay. And she wore glasses. Am I right in that? Although she's kind of giving me glasses, but she's not wanting me to draw glasses. No, because they always got in the way of riding. Oh gosh. Okay. I take it she had problems with the glasses staying on while she was riding. How much she liked jumping? That was she liked the hurdles, the hurdle girdles. Okay. Okay. Yes. Well, I'm just. Yeah. Oh, she liked her songs as well. You have to, do you? Yes. So at gymkhanas, then she wore glasses. Excellent. Can you understand that she would have to choose music? She would do dressage kind of things, but she would also have to choose the music that best went with it as well. Yes. What kind of small ones are we looking at? Okay. Well, okay. Need to draw them in white. Sorry, carry on. Oh, because of a I see. Oh, that's clever. Oh, I see. I understand now. Right, okay. She wants me to draw them in white because then you know that they were clear glass. Oh, clever. Well, I know, but that's why I rely on. She's much cleverer than me. Absolutely. She was always sang when she worked and played music. Okay, so okay, I need to give you some songs, Marion. I've got a feeling there's a message in this. Right, okay. Come on. She keeps on saying just put one foot in front of the other. So all you have to do, just put one foot in front of the other. And she keeps on wanting me to sing Celebrate, Holiday, it's a holiday. Madonna. Gosh, we're going back to the 80s. Celebrate. Yeah, so I've got that. So I feel as though there's a celebration coming up. Absolutely. Oh, there's an absolutely on that one. So yeah, so I think she had clear glasses, frame at one stage, right? Okay, frameless one, should we say? Don't know if you can see that. I'm struggling to see it. I'm right next to it, but there we go. There we go. Right. And so she's given me Celebrate Madonna songs. Okay. Now, did she do because she's just given me like a virgin touched. And she's doing signs with that as well. So she was quite happy to kind of her inhibitions was just like, yeah, no, we'll do that. And I'll get the horse to cross its legs at that point. Okay. Gosh, she's given me 80 songs here. So I've also got the Billy Ocean song. Go on, which one? Got Billy Ocean. I've got Billy Ocean to give you as well. She keeps on saying Billy Ocean. And I can see it is a Kathleen Turner and Michael Douglas film, Jewel in the Nile or something like that, where they're Jewel in the Nile, and it's the last song that they sing. And they're on top of the train and they're singing. It's that song. When the tough gets going, that's it. Yes, she's given me, but she's just given me that scene of complete jubilation that you've overcome it, you've got there, you've done it, celebrate it. You're on the other side of things, and when you are on the other side of things, okay, Marion, are you always looking for what is it going to be now? Well, now's the time to celebrate. Okay, so once you've got through that toughness, now's the time to celebrate as well. Okay. Does she not? No. Okay. Christmas time. Don't get me wrong. You do at Christmas time. Don't get me wrong. She was deaf in the 80s music lover. Love it. Yeah, but that was 90s. Yes, as well. Right. So she's just given me the Boing song, and I don't know if you've ever heard it. It was on Radio 1 back in 1992, and all it went. And I know the lyrics to this. It's very easy. It just went boing, 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 boing. That was it for about 3 minutes. And it did become a hit for about a week, which is, yes, you can take that. Fabulous. So she's given me all of that. And it is about just celebrate it. Just celebrate it. Just put one foot in front of the other and you've done it. And she is very much enjoy it, love it. You're right next to a sign of love, and it's not about, it is about love of another, but it is about loving yourself and loving life as well. And she said, just grasp it with both hands and go for it. She has regrets, but very few. And she's just saying, please just go for it. Don't hold yourself back. Go for it. You never know what may come about as well. Right. Oh my gosh, we're running out of time, aren't we? Yes. 15th. Okay, I need to give you the 15th. Don't know which month. Okay, Marion, don't know. She really had a great knowledge of so many subjects. She did. She was knowledgeable. But that doesn't mean that you too are knowledgeable, Marion. You too are as worthy as her. It's kind of, it's not a case of putting her onto a pedestal. Put yourself on that pedestal, please. It's as though, you have as much knowledge as she ever did. Okay. For her daughter, Megan, who isn't here, but I will convey the message. Okay. Well, you can get her to watch tonight as well. The 15th. I've got the 15th, Marion, as well. Okay. Don't dismiss some of what she said to you as well, Marion. Don't dismiss it. Celebrate it as well. Okay, so we're on the 1st. Okay. 01/02. That'd be good. 2024. Yes, okay. Okay, I'll give her the 23rd. I need to give you the 23rd. And can I just... Yes. I need to give you February, because February is all about the heart. She's just gone and said February is the heart month. Okay, it's all about the hearts, and she's made me put in February with a little heart. I don't know if you can see that. Can that be seen? If I go that way, there we go. So February with a little heart there on there. Okay. So yeah, so just to let you know, it's all to do with the heart. It's all to do with the heart. Just think about it. We have got Valentine's Day coming up, and this year is a leap year, ladies. It's a leap year. So yeah, so there we go. Definitely be sharing the link with, and I'm definitely taking all of it in for me too. Fabulous. That's excellent. Richard, I'm just going to ask about how we are doing for time, because I know to set 10. I know that if we, oh, she passed in February. Oh, bless. Okay. Thank you. It's 1 year this month. Funnily enough, I was going to write 23 instead of 24, Marion. And I really had to struggle to put in 24. And I was saying 24. So yeah. No, I guess I know that she hasn't long passed at all. But yes, she's still going to be an influence. Don't get me wrong. She's still going to be an influence. I think I'm going to call it a day there, simply because I know we've had loads of interruptions. But I am back in 2 weeks' time, aren't I, Richard? Which would be the 15th, I believe. Yes, the 15th. Yes, I had to work that out in my diary head. So I'm back on the 15th. Hopefully by then, Facebook would have lifted all of its restrictions and seen that it was malicious. And also that we are then, I'll be doing a bit more psychic art. I want to do a bit more psychic art next time as well. So hopefully you can join me. Now, I'm just going to check with Richard. Have we got somebody else after this tonight, or... Oh, Richard's going to be on. Yay! Richard's going to be on at 8 o'clock. No. Okay, so he's going to be doing a couple of readings as well. Now, I'd guess it's safe for them to stay on YouTube as well. Okay. Yes. So I would just say, if you just take note of the link for YouTube, all right? So if Facebook suddenly gets blocked, then you can switch straight over to, in fact, I think you can have both of them running at the same time, I think. I think. Okay, so Richard was just saying that they prefer YouTube because YouTube has got a bit more community base on there, and everybody has a bit more of a chat and everything. So if that's also what you're looking for, go over to the YouTube streaming as well. Okay, so you can have a good chin wag with everybody as well. I prefer the YouTube, I have to say, as well. So have a look on there. So I'm going to call it a night, ladies. Thank you so much, and gentlemen. I haven't forgotten you, gentlemen. Thank you so much for putting up with all of the interruptions. Enjoy your in bulk and St. Bridget's Day as well. Enjoy it and allow the creativity and the new spring to come into play. All right. So look forward to seeing you on the 15th at 6 p.m. And before then, on the 12th as well, because Richard is celebrating 5 years of SPTV, and there will be lots of things going on throughout the competition. There's going to be competitions, all sorts of stuff. Is it on your website, everything, the kind of the running order-ish, what's happening? Okay. Okay, so 10:30 a.m. on the 12th through to 9:30 p.m. So nearly a whole 12 hours worth of readings, competitions, all sorts of games, all sorts of stuff. So please do join us on the 12th. I will be here, and then you can see me on the 15th as well. All right, guys. Enjoy yourselves, look after yourselves, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Take care. See you later.